Hello students, welcome to AffairsCloud. My name is Vikas. We have an app by the name CareersCloud which you can go and download through Play Store. Once you have downloaded the application, you will be able to easily log in using your Gmail ID. Once you have logged in, you will be redirected to this page where you will be getting this UI, and there will be option for home, all courses, my courses and doubt section. On this application, you will be getting multiple PDFs, multiple content on daily basis that will be enhancing your learning. Our first segment is daily current affairs. We make sure to provide you current affairs on daily basis in both English as well as in Hindi content. The PDFs for the same are uploaded on our application, and apart from this, we also make sure to provide you with quizzes that will help you to revise the content after you have gone through the PDF. Next comes our weekly content. The content is also provided in both English as well as in Hindi, and here we also make sure to provide you quiz also of that past week's current affairs that will be enhancing your learning, as it is a compilation of the important topics, important MCQ questions for the last week. Similar for the monthly, the PDFs are very important. They provide you insights of various topics, as well as we also make sure to provide you the quiz of monthly questions that are very important for learning. Next, we also provide you with important PIB articles on daily basis so that you can go through these articles and have an insight about that particular topic. Not just this, we also make sure to provide you important events that are happening globally and make sure to give you the right analysis. One of the most important segment of our application is that we make sure to provide you with the correct exam analysis. When you are having exam, we make sure to provide you with previous year questions so that the student can go through the exam pattern and the syllabus and can prepare the exam accordingly based on the pattern. After the exam, we also make sure to provide you with the exam analysis. Then for the students who are preparing for state exams, they will be also beneficial here, as we will make sure to provide with state-wise current affairs for them. Apart from this, we also make sure to cover the topic-wise current affairs such as your national affairs, government schemes, international affairs, banking and finance, economy and businesses, as these are the topics from which the examiner definitely asks the question, and these are covered on the monthly basis. So friends, do check our application. It will be a one-stop solution for learning. Apart from this, friends, CareersCloud is hiring. We are looking for candidates for subject matter experts in quants, reasoning and English, and also we are looking for a content creator for current affairs topic on daily basis, weekly basis and monthly basis. There is also an opening for a person who can translate the English content into Hindi. If you want to apply, you can scan the code here for further details, or you can go to the description and click the link below. These positions are available both in full-time and freelance for serious candidates. Hello everyone. So in this video, we will be discussing important current affairs for 21st of March. Let's start. First question is, which ministry recently signed a non-financial memorandum of understanding with BFIL to boost livelihood intervention in rural livestock and fishery sector? So which is that ministry? It is Ministry of Rural Development. Correct. It has recently signed a non-financial MOU and it was with BFIL. What is BFIL? Bharat Financial Inclusions Limited, and this was to enhance livelihood intervention in DAY NRLM, that is Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission. Right? Take a note of this. Then apart from this also there was another MOU that Ministry of Rural Development signed. This MOU was with Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab. This is in South Asia, right? And it is an institute based for financial management, and it was to expand the Samaveshi Ajivika program across India. So these are the two MOUs that you need to remember of Ministry of Rural Development. I repeat, one was with BFIL, that is Bharat Financial Inclusion Limited. It was to enhance the livelihood intervention of Deen Dayal Antyodaya Yojana National Rural Livelihood Mission. And second MOU was with Abdul Latif Jameel Poverty Action Lab, that is in South Asia. This is an institute based for financial management and research, and it was to expand Samaveshi Ajivika program across India. So these are the two MOUs. Next remember MSDE, they have also announced exchange of MOUs, strategic initiatives, and launch of new courses. That means here we will be talking about more skill development. We will be providing courses. That means new knowledge will be provided to the individuals. And what is MSDE? It is Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship, right? And here, who is the Union Minister? Dharmendra Pradhan. He has unveiled a series of strategic partnerships that are aimed at enhancing the scale and efficiency of India's skill ecosystem. Such initiatives here, remember, the ministry has launched a mock test 2.0. This was launched by NIMI, that is National Instructional Media Institute. This is available in 12 languages, and at the four new courses under the craftsmanship training scheme in AI and cybersecurity will also be provided. So MSDE, they have announced new courses, new strategic initiatives, among which first is your mock test 2 launched by NIMI, available in 12 languages. Then two center of excellence, that is media and HVAC, that is heating, ventilation and air conditioning, were inaugurated at the Skill Development Institute in Bhubaneswar, Odisha. The skill gap assessment report on green hydrogen, which was produced by the Skill Council for Green Jobs in collaboration with United States Agency for International Development, USAID, was also released during this occasion. So these are the some uh, initiatives that were launched here. Two center of excellence, a skill gap assessment report was launched, then a mock test 2.0 mini was launched, and they were launched by MSDE along with MOU with various organizations so that skill development can take place, right? Apart from this, MSDE, they have signed 19 MOUs, right? 19 MOUs with various departments, right? And these departments will help for fostering skill development and entrepreneurship, right? Such as your NSDC, National Skill Development Corporation, with Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, with Directorate General of Training, with PM Vishwakarma, right? So these MOUs will help in order to bring individual skills and training in the entrepreneurship sector so that new job opportunities can be created for mass audience. Next, Center has approved how much budget to run CAPFIMS as a campus of AIMS. What is CAPFIMS? This stands for, let me show you here, Central Armed Police Force Institute of Medical Science. Right? So MOU was signed between CAPFIMS and AIMS, right, to run the 970 bed super specialty and tertiary hospital care of CAPFIMS as a campus of AIMS. And for this, the budget was 2207.5 crore rupees. Take a note of this. Then this construction of this CAPF institute was completed in 2013, and it was started their operation in 2016, right? And remember, the main objective here we are talking about is this is a strategic partnership that will aim the aims expertise to enhance the healthcare services that will be provided at this CAPFIMS, right? Here Ministry of Health Affairs will provide the funds to AIMS for the procurement of medical equipments, furniture that is required, and the recurring cost that will go towards the operation and maintenance of the campus. Next is India, along with which country will host first 2+2 defense and foreign minister dialogue. Foreign ministerial ministerial dialogue. So it is India and Brazil. Right? Avoid this option too. It is India and Brazil. These two countries, or India along with Brazil, it will be hosting their first 2+2 foreign ministerial dialogue. Right? This was in New Delhi. Then from India, remember our ministry from Ministry of External Affairs, right? GV Srinivas took part, who is the additional secretary of the Ministry of External Affairs, and Vishwesh Negi, the joint secretary, took part here. Then from Brazil, Marcelo Camara, director of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, took part here, right? And for this 2+2 defense and foreign ministerial dialogue, both the countries here discussed on various subjects that includes your defense, space, education, energy, right, minerals, technology adoption and research and development in that area, and so on. Now friends, recently your SBI clerk main exam was held. We have collected some stats over it, and let me show you why I say that Affairs Cloud is one of the best top solution for current affairs. For the first shift and second shift, there were 46 and 43 questions collected respectively for 25th of Feb. Here we will be seeing that 41 questions and 38 questions respectively were covered by us in our course that we provide you. 27 and 23 questions respectively were covered in the applications quiz that I ask you to do on daily basis in your mobile application. Then 22 and 19 questions were from the pocket PDF that is provided to you in our course, and 17 and 17 questions respectively were from the monthly exam PDF that we do, and also from the video of monthly and weekly that we are doing on YouTube channel. So that is the reason I say that we are the one-stop solution for general awareness and current affairs that helps you in your preparation. For the in-depth questions that are deeply asked, 19 questions and 24 questions were respectively covered for in-depth questions, and number of in-depth covers were 15 and 21 respectively. Then the total covered in our applications were 9 and 10. So that is the reason I asked you that you should definitely take our course, because they will be very beneficial in your preparation. On daily basis, we provide you daily scoop PDF, daily current affair quiz, daily current affair and question answers quiz, right? Apart from this PDF, we also teach you on YouTube channel that is very beneficial in your learning for revision perspective also. Similarly, for weekly, top 60 quiz, CA content in PDF, and weekly overall question and answer PDF is also provided to you. And similarly for monthly also, top 100 question and answer PDF is provided to you in our mobile application. Monthly current affairs pocket PDF, monthly current affairs study PDF exam PDF, and various banking and economy related questions PDF is also provided on monthly basis on our application. And for that you have to look at our course that we just mentioned. If we look at some of the month-wise stats, like on monthly basis, what are the questions that were asked, and we have covered those questions. So the total number of questions were 38 and 35 respectively for 25th of Feb for shift 1 and shift 2. And here we can see that for Feb month of 24, 2 questions and 4 questions were asked. From the Jan month, 16 and 18 questions respectively were asked. From December, 5 and 2 questions were asked. And for September to November, we saw that 8 and 5 questions were asked respectively. And from Jan to August 2023, that is for the last year, we saw 7 and 6 questions were covered. And let me tell you friends, all these questions were covered by us either on our mobile application or on our YouTube channel, where we provide you a detailed analysis of all the questions, all the content that is happening all around the world. Not just this, if we focus on static banking and GK stats, the total question asked were 8 and 8 respectively for first and second shift. Static banking question asked were 5 and 7. Static banking question answers that were covered by us were 5 and 6 respectively. Just a question short for the second shift, but we'll make sure to cover that in next time. Static GK question asked were 3 and 1 respectively, and static GK questions for the first shift were covered all, but for second shift a question was left, but I make sure to cover that question also the next time, and so that there is nothing left when you are attempting your exam. I make sure that all my students who study and who watch my videos, who are taking these courses, who are studying from these PDFs, should not leave a stone unturned, and they should attempt all the questions that are being asked in your exam. Next is India's first LNG, liquefied natural gas powered bus, was inaugurated by which state? See, there is LNG, liquefied natural gas, CNG, compressed natural gas, PNG, petrified natural gas. So these are the three types of natural gas that you can remember. So first LNG powered bus was launched, liquefied natural gas powered bus was recently launched by whom? It was launched in the state of Maharashtra. It was launched by the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, that is Eknath Shinde. Right? He inaugurated the first liquefied natural gas powered bus that will be operated by Maharashtra State Road Transport Corporation. Also, here this Maharashtra State Road Transport Corporation also announced that they will convert their 5,000 diesel vehicles into LNG alternative fuel vehicles in phases. And this will allow for the setting up of LNG distribution facilities at 90 depots across Maharashtra. Right? And there is a fact about Maharashtra State Road Transport Corporation that they operate almost 16,000 buses, and they are serving approximately 60 lakh passengers every day. Right? Then why LNG? Because this is a clear fuel as compared to that of diesel and petrol. Here LNG vehicles, they have 30% less carbon dioxide emission as compared to that of diesel and fuel. Next, Here you can see Maharashtra's Chief Minister Eknath Shinde inaugurated India's first LNG powered bus. Moving on, Lamitya 24. Lamitya 24. This is an exercise. This is the 10th edition of the joint military exercise Lamitya, right, in which Indian Army's Gorkha Rifles took part. Gorkha Rifles, right? I repeat, Indian Army's contingent or Indian Army's Gorkha Rifles took part in an exercise that was the 10th edition of the joint military exercise Lamitya. Question asked here is, where was this exercise held? What is the location of this exercise where this was held? It is Seychelles, right? Seychelles is the place where this exercise was held, and Indian Army's contingent Gorkha Rifles took part in this particular exercise, right? Then remember, this exercise was held between Indian Army and Seychelles Defense Force. Lamitya 24. Then the meaning of the Lamitya here means friendship. This means friendship, right? This exercise started on 18th of March and it will go on till 27th of March. This is the exercise, as we saw, this is the 10th edition of the exercise, and this is a biennial event. This is a biennial event. That means this exercise is held once every 2 years and it was started in 2001. 45 personnels from both sides, that is from Indian Army and Seychelles Defense Force, took part in this exercise. What is the capital of Seychelles? Victoria. Victoria is the capital of Seychelles. Next, here you can see Indian Army's Gorkha Rifles. Gorkha Rifles took part in the 10th edition of this joint military exercise Lamitya that was held in Seychelles. Next is banking and finance. Recently, SEBI, they have given approval to T+0 settlement for limited stocks and eases the norms for foreign portfolio investors. Now, what is this T+0 settlement? Whenever you used to buy or sell a stock on your platform such as your Grow or Zerodha, what used to happen was, when you sell your stock today, you used to get your money on T+1 settlement. That means tomorrow you used to get your money, right? But now what SEBI has done is that they have allowed the settlement on that day itself that you sell your stock. Say for example, today you took an intraday position and you made a profit of 1000 rupees. So that 1000 rupees will be credited into your Grow balance tomorrow, the next day, right? That is T+1. But what has now been done is that it will be settled on the day itself, that is T+0. That means you won or you traded and you made a profit of, and realized profit I'm not talking about unrealized profit, and you made a realized profit of 1000 rupees. So that 1000 rupees will be credited to your bank account on that day itself, right? That will be helping the foreign portfolio investors, right? They can invest their money and on that day itself they can withdraw their money as per their wish, right? So, and this will be done for the limited stocks. Here you can see SEBI, they approved the same day settlement for 25 scripts selected brokers along with measures to bring flexibility for IPOs, EIFs and foreign portfolio investors. With this, the foreign portfolio investors with over 50% of the Indian equity in one group exempt from the extra disclosures if holding in a listed company with no identified promoters stay below 3%. There are relaxed timelines for foreign portfolio investors, material change disclosures, reactivation within 30 days of registration expiry or disposable within 180 days, and with unsold securities transferred to escrow after 360 days. If we talk about SEBI, who is the chairperson of SEBI? Madhabi Puri Bug. And where is the headquarters? It is in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Moving on. Next is RECPDCL. That is REC, Rural Electrification Corporation, Power Development and Consultancy Limited. I repeat, REC, Power Development and Consultancy Limited, along with BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited. They together signed a memorandum of understanding to develop various renewable energy projects across India. I repeat, various utility skills. Just remember, don't get confused. It is same as the renewable energy projects in India, right? REC, Power and Development Consultancy Limited, and BHEL. They have signed an MOU to develop clean and renewable energy projects across India. Right? As I said, the main aim here is to develop clean energy projects that will be dedicated to India. Correct? Next, under this MOU, REC, PDCL and BHEL, they will establish an special purpose vehicle to develop renewable energy products to supply distribution companies, and the special purpose vehicle will benefit from the core engineering expertise of BHEL and the infrastructure investment expertise of REC Limited. Right? Renewable energy projects of 10 megawatt or more are preferred to as a utility scale projects, right? This term I mentioned to ignore. This is just basically the energy projects, renewable energy projects that are more than 10 megawatts. They are considered to be as the utility scale projects, right? And this SPV, special purpose vehicle, this will play a major role in achieving India's target of achieving 500 gigawatt of renewable energy capacity by the year 2030. Right? Then if we talk about RECPDCL, who is the chairperson here? Vivek Kumar Devangan. Who is the CEO here? Rajesh Kumar. It was incorporated in 2007 and Gurugram, Haryana is the headquarter. If we talk about BHEL, Bharat Heavy Electricals Limited, who is the chairman and managing director? KS Murthy, that is Kopu Sadashiv Murthy. Headquarter is in New Delhi and it was in 1964 this was established. Next, TM Krishna selected for Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award of Music Academy. I repeat, take a note of this. TM Krishna, right? TM Krishna, a renowned Carnatic vocalist, right? And Raman Magsaysay Award winner for 2016 has been selected for the Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award by Music Academy of Madras in Chennai, Tamil Nadu. He is recognized for his powerful voice, right? Just remember, coming back, who has been selected for the Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award of Music Academy? TM Krishna, right? Take a note of it. TM Krishna. Next is who has been selected as the fifth, not selected, we can say elected as the fifth term president of Russia. So Vladimir Putin, right? And we know he is very famous, correct? Vladimir Putin has won the presidential elections for the record fifth time, right? And he is scheduled to be inaugurated on 7th of May 2024. And with this, this is a 6-year term, right? This is a 6-year term of Putin, and this is for the fifth time he has won the presidential elections of Russia. He is 71 years of age, right? Moving on. Also remember, he was also awarded with the Time Magazine's Person of the Year in 2007. What is the capital of Russia? It is Moscow. It is Moscow. And as of now, Russia is in war with which country? Ukraine, right? Next we are talking about some CCI approvals, right? Recently CCI has approved the following approvals. Let's look at them. First is acquisition of Kesoram Cement business from Kesoram Industries Limited by Ultratech Cement Limited. Second, acquisition of certain shareholding of Shriram Investment Holding Private Limited by Shriram Ownership Trust, right? Remember both of them. Next is Indian Army, right? They have introduced new tech unit, that is STEAG. Now, what is this STEAG? It stands for, and you have to remember this full form, Signals, Technology, Evaluation and Adoption Group. STEAG, launched by Indian Army, and this is the first of its kind technology unit to enhance the communication infrastructure. I repeat, STEAG, Signals, Technology, Evaluation and Adoption Group. This is a first of its kind technology unit to enhance the communication infrastructure in New Delhi. This unit will be carrying out various signals or various evaluations, scouting, development, management of the core ICT ICT solutions, that is information and communication technology solutions. This will provide user interface support by maintaining and upgrading available contemporary technologies. Right? They will be working on electronic warfare systems, 5G and 6G technologies, quantum technologies, AI, machine learning, etc. And this tech unit will boost the Indian Army's capabilities in the digital domain. Right? And they have launched this STAG, that stands for Signal Technology Evaluation and Adoption Group. Moving on. Next is obituary. Padma Shri awardee and handloom artist Kapil Dev Prasad recently passed away, as you can see him in the picture. He was a Padma Shri awardee. Kapil Dev Prasad passed away at the age of 70 in Nalanda district of Bihar. He was honored with Padma Shri in the field of arts in 2023. He was honored with, I repeat, Padma Shri in 2023 in the field of art. Next, it is books and authors. SIDBI's chairman and managing director S. Raman has presented two books to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Which are those two books? First is Prabhav and second is Diagnostic Mapping of Cluster, Charting the Path Ahead Through Intervention. Right, these books were presented by S. Raman, chairman and managing director of SIDBI, to Union Minister Nirmala Sitharaman, who is our Union Minister of Finance. Next is important days. International Day of Happiness, observed on 20th of March, and it is to recognize the significance and well-being and happiness in people's life, and it is to basically create awareness about the happiness globally. Then there is a theme that you need to remember for this. It is happier together. Right? First ever International Day of Happiness was observed on 20th of March in 2013. According to World Happiness Report for 2024, which is the country that is the happiest, and it is for the 7th consecutive time that secured the top position. So Finland is the happiest country in the world for 7th consecutive time. And what is the rank of India in this World Happiness Index? It is 126 out of 146. Next is UN French Language Day, observed on 20th of March to celebrate the multilingualism and cultural diversity and promote equal use of all 6 official languages of UN throughout the organization. Next, World Oral Health Day, and it is also observed on 20th of March to create awareness about the importance of oral health and to support the efforts to reduce the burden of oral disease on individuals, health systems and economies. Then there is a campaign that you can remember: a happy mouth is a happy body. I repeat, a happy mouth is a happy body. This is the campaign for the World Oral Health Day, observed on 20th of March. So friends, these were your important current affairs for today. Now let's go for a quick one-liner revision. Ministry of Rural Development signed a non-financial MOU with BFIL to boost livelihood intervention in rural livestock and fishery sector. Ministry of Skill Development and Entrepreneurship announced the exchange of MOUs, strategic initiatives and launch of new courses. Then Cabinet has approved 2207.5 crore rupees budget to support and run CAPFIMS as a campus of AIMS, right? And MOA, Memorandum of Agreement, was signed between them. Then India and Brazil, they will hold their first 2+2 defense and foreign ministerial dialogue. Maharashtra's Chief Minister Eknath Shinde inaugurated India's first liquefied natural gas powered bus. Then Indian Army's Gorkha Rifles, they participated in the 10th edition of the joint military exercise Lamitya that was held in Seychelles. Then SEBI has gave approval to T+0 settlement for the liquid stocks and easing norms for foreign portfolio investors. Then Rural Electrification Corporation Power Development Consultancy Limited, they signed an MOU with BHEL to develop utility scale renewable energy projects. Then TM Krishna selected for Sangeeta Kalanidhi Award for Music Academy. Then Vladimir Putin won the 5th term as the president of USA, and each term is of 6 years. Then CCI approvals we saw. Then Indian Army, they have introduced a new tech unit called STAG, and remember the full form of STAG. Next is Padma Shri awardee and handloom artist Kapil Dev Prasad recently passed away. SIDBI's chairman and managing director S. Raman presented two books to Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. Then International Day of Happiness observed on 20th of March. UN French Language Day on 20th of March. World Oral Health Day on 20th of March. So friends, if you find the session interesting and important, do like the video and comment below and let us know what are your views for the same. Now let's move to some revision part. They will be very beneficial for your learning. First question is, PM Modi laid the foundation stone for three semiconductor facilities that are located in which state? So remember, two of these facilities are in Gujarat and one will be in Assam. And this facility that is in Assam will be the first semiconductor manufacturing facility that will be set up in the northeastern region of India. Right? This is important. So two in Gujarat and one in Assam. Dekho Apna Desh People's Choice 24. This is a tourism initiative that was launched by whom? So remember, Dekho Apna Desh People's Choice 2024. This is an tourism initiative so that India's tourism sector can boost. Various places in India, people can visit those places and the tourism sector can boost in India. So this was launched by PM Modi, Narendra Modi. PM Modi recently visited Jammu and Kashmir to address Viksit Bharat, Viksit Jammu Kashmir program at Bakshi Stadium in Srinagar. There he unveiled this Dekho Apna Desh People's Choice 2024, that is the nationwide tourism destination poll by Ministry of Tourism, correct, to identify the pulse of the nation on tourism. Apart from this, he also launched Chalo India Global Diaspora campaign and dedicated to the national development projects worth more than 6,400 crore rupees. Right? So just remember, Dekho Apna Desh, as the name suggests, it is to basically make people visit all the historic places, all the monumental places in India, right? As it will increase the tourism in India, and we know tourism is a very important sector in country's economy because we have seen the effect of it that during COVID-19 when there was a lockdown, then the Sri Lankan economy was very much devastated. Not just that, even Maldives recently we have seen when there was a fight going on between India and Maldives, and due to which, as Indians started boycotting their nation, almost 33% of the tourism declined in their country, right? Because India or Indian diaspora was one of the major segment, almost one third of the tourisms that were or tourists that were visiting that country, and their economy was heavily dependent on it. Correct? So coming back, Dekho Apna Desh People's Choice tourism initiative launched by PM Modi. Bharat Shakti. This is an integrated tri-service firepower exercise that was held where? So exercise is Bharat Shakti. This Bharat Shakti, this tri-service firepower exercise was held where? This was held at Pokhran range. And where is Pokhran range? It is in Rajasthan. Right? And it was during Prime Minister's visit to Rajasthan on 12th of March. And this is a trilateral service exercise or tri-service firepower exercise. That is not trilateral. Trilateral is basically when three countries come together, right? So this is a tri-service exercise that was held in Pokhran, Rajasthan. Right? If we talk about this exercise, as the name suggests, tri-service, that is Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy, all three of them took part in this particular exercise. Then from Indian Army, if we talk about, we saw the participation of T-90 tanks, we saw the participation of Arjun tanks, we saw the participation of Akash weapon system, right, and advanced light helicopter and so on. Even Pinaka rocket system was showcased here. Then if we talk about Indian Navy, from Indian Navy we saw the participation of naval anti-ship missiles, autonomous cargo carrying aerial vehicles and so on. And from Indian Air Force we saw the participation of Tejas, we saw the participation of Mark 4 Dhruv and Prachand helicopters. Ethanol 100, an automatic fuel, was launched by whom? So this ethanol 100, this was launched by Hardeep Singh Puri, who is our Union Minister of Petroleum and Natural Gas, correct? E100. This is also written as ethanol 100 or E100, right? This is a clean, green fuel, right? And this is an alternative to gasoline. This E100 was launched where? It was launched at IOCL's, that is Indian Oil Corporation Limited's retail outlet, that is at Arvind Road. And where is this Arvind Road service station? This is in New Delhi. So E100 launched by Hardeep Singh Puri. This is a clean green fuel, that is an alternative to gasoline, and it was first launched at IOCL's retail outlet, that is at Arvind Road service station, that is in New Delhi. Then this E100 will be made available to more than 183 retail outlets across 5 states, that is Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, UP and Delhi. Correct. And this E100 fuel is expected to transform the transportation sector and reduce the fossil fuel dependency. As we said, this is also a clean green fuel. This E100 or ethanol 100, this is a cleaner alternative to gasoline, and it emits fewer greenhouse gases and pollutants as compared to that of other, and it keeps the air clean. The octane rating here is between 100 to 105. Right? Next, Ministry of Defence signed a contract worth 8,073 crore rupees with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited, and it is to acquire how many advanced light helicopter Dhruv Mark 3 for Indian Army and Indian Coast Guard. So how many advanced light helicopters Dhruv Mark 3 will be acquired? So a total of 34 advanced light helicopter Mark 3 will be acquired for Indian Army and Indian Coast Guard, right? And the contract is worth 8,073 crore rupees. Correct? It was signed by Ministry of Defence with Hindustan Aeronautics Limited. Then in this also remember, Indian Army will be getting 25 advanced light helicopters and Indian Coast Guard, they will be getting 9 advanced light helicopters. MHI, Ministry of Heavy Industries, they have partnered with which IIT to advance automotive and electric vehicle sector, right? So that there should be transformation and growth in the automotive sector as well as a growth in the electric vehicle sector. For this, Ministry of Heavy Industries, they have partnered with which IIT? They have partnered with IIT Roorkee to grow this automotive sector and electric vehicle sector, right? And the MOU here, they aims to create a center of excellence and an industry accelerator at IIT Roorkee. For this, IIT Roorkee has partnered with International Center for Automotive Technology, that is in Manesar, Haryana. This is a premier institute for automotive testing and research. This MOU is a part of the scheme for enhancement of the Indian capital goods sector phase of Ministry of Heavy Industries, right? And I just mentioned the aim is to grow this automotive sector and electric vehicle adoption by providing better facilities, and the total cost for this project is estimated to be around 24,000 crore rupees, and out of which Ministry of Heavy Industries will be giving almost 20 crores, and rest of the amount will be contributed by various industry partners. Next is our homework section. First, genetic rescue has been proposed to conserve the tiger population of which national park? Second, World Air Quality Report recently seen in news is published by which organization? Third, developing countries trading scheme recently seen in the news is associated with which country? Fourth, Mission 414 campaign recently seen in news is launched in which state? And fifth, eCrop, a crop simulation model based device was developed by which one of the following institute? So these are your 5 homework questions, friends, and maximum participation from all the students is required here. That's all for the day, friends. I hope you enjoyed the session, and you can follow us on the YouTube channel, as well as apart from YouTube channel, you can go and follow us at AffairsCloud Telegram channel. And if you have any queries related to the content or the courses offered to you or the payment which you did on the application, you can contact us on the number provided, that is 7677333862. Apart from this, friends, you can follow us on the Facebook as well as on Instagram handle, that is AffairsCloud_official. In the end, friends, if you use a code that is Vikas10, you will be getting an additional extra 10% discount by using this code Vikas10. Also, if you have any problem regarding the course purchase, any problem regarding to our application, you can contact us on the mobile number that is 9677333862. And if you want to mail us, you can also mail us on support@affairscloud.com. And I assure you that our representative from us will be contacting you soon and resolving your issue.